viewers all over the world. This is Majesty Christian Television Network, and this wonderful day we are bringing to you a special edition. We are going to talk about female genital mutilation, but the aspect we are focusing today is dealing with those who have been helping to facilitate their recovery. You know, as you know that women who have been mutilated sometimes go through lots of difficulties, and they need experts like this who are in the studio to talk to and to help them, recover from the wounds that they have sustained. So this program is being powered by FSAN, that have also been an organization that have been speaking so much about FGM. So today in the studio, we have Miss Abelaziz from Sudan Rugby's Club. Hello,
hello. Hello.
Welcome
nice.
to Majesty Christian Television Network.
Yeah, hello. It's nice to see you.
Thank you so much. And we also have someone who we have known for a long time for the good work that he has been doing. Actually, he is also an ambassador of FGM. So help me, audience, receive Mr. James Owie of Africa Live.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Yeah, you know you've been doing great job in this area.
Thank you very much.
And we are so proud of you.
It's nice to know.
So the music you produce about female genital mutilation, do you have it here?
I think you have it.
Oh, Mr. James, you are being very diplomatic. You know, we are so proud of you because you come out boldly to be supporting women all over the world. God richly bless you.
Thank you very much.
We also have Mrs.Choice, Osaghiede, who is also part of Africa Live. Choice, please, would you say hello to our viewers all over the world?
Hello, and thank you for having me again.
Thank you for coming, sweetheart. And we also have Mrs. Rita Vermeulen. Rita is of Africa Live in New Again.
Stichting
Africa Live in New Again. Rita, please say hello to our viewers all over the world.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
I'm sure you are glad to be here.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we want to really appreciate the good work all of you have been doing towards assisting those who have been genitally mutilated to recover. So somebody who is out there listening to this broadcast, it's a very special edition right now. You may feel free to give us a call on 023-374-160 should you want to make contact with people who can really help you to recover. Mr. James Owie is in the studio. So, now, I want to talk a little bit about your work, Mr. Owie. Can you tell our viewers exactly a little bit about your work?
I think our work against FGM started 2004 from Stichting Africa Life in The Hague. In 2006, The Hague local government took the interest to give more attention to the fight against FGM. FGM is female genital mutilation. So a lot of key figures were selected from countries in Den Haag, countries out of Africa, to be trained by the that's the Ministry of Health there, to represent their society in The Hague, so that when the people in the society are trained, they can be the eyes in the society to make sure this practice is not done anymore. So that is how the job got escalated, and in 2009, the then Secretary of Health, that she's now the Minister of Education, that is Mrs. Bosmaka, and that she really put more effort in the fight against FGM, and made 5 of us ambassadors, which I was the only man in the group.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of work. We went to, a year later, we went to Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, to the to the African Union there, so that we can put the issue on the agenda of the OAU.
Okay.
So since then, the different programs and thema came up, which we always tackled, and the after care came after after 3 years of prevention, only paying attention to the prevention, and 3 years later, we decided that it's time to give attention to the women that have already been circumcised.
Wow.
And now they have in a hospital, one of the hospitals here in Den Haag, that is called Lijenbergse House, where they can meet a nurse that will make the way easier for them to meet specialists.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mr. James.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to know how did you develop interest in this whole affair? Is it that you had a sister or you had a wife who was genitally mutilated?
And I think if you are from Nigeria, where I come from, and my sister here is from Sudan, and she's from Nigeria.
Yes.
And if you are there, if everybody I know every woman I know as a Nigerian, is circumcised. So it's not just my sister or my. No, I don't have an African woman. So, but it's just something that is so. I've seen it done, and I've seen also the bad effect of it, and which I cannot see one reason why it should still continue, because it's just a deadly and useless approach of tradition that is still practiced, that should be stopped.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I want to go to Rita. Rita, you are a Dutch.
Yes.
And I know that the Dutch people don't have anything like mutilation, genital mutilation. How does that make you feel when you hear women talking about this whole issue?
Well, I think to get involved in this theme affecting women and girls really made me more at ease talking about intimate things about women and girls. So that's how it makes me feel to be in this company.
Yeah, because I know what I mean is that the Dutch people don't do it.
No.
Okay, so now you are seeing your other counterparts, other female counterparts. They have been mutilated.
Yes.
So I want to know, how does that make you feel?
Heartbroken. It really makes me feel heartbroken.
Okay.
This long tradition is still going on. It's still hurting so many young girls and still hurting women during their life. It really breaks my heart. So I said to myself, if there's anything we can do from here in this country,
yes,
for the people who live here, the girls who live here, who are born here, let's do it. Let's do what I can.
Wow, awesome.
And if I should add to what Rita said, Rita has been in the forefront.
Yes.
One of the Dutch women that has been in the forefront of this fight against FGM. And that's why I invited her here also to be here, to sit with this, to talk about this issue. Yeah. And also other women looking at her that thinks this is an African issue, should learn from her, because we want everyone that is against this practice to be a part of it.
Yes. Exactly.
Make your contribution from anywhere. Be a volunteer. Show your support that not in this time that this practice should still be going on anywhere in the world. Not only in Africa, in Asia, that where it's happening, it should stop. It should be stopped and should be stopped. And you don't need to be a black man or a black woman or African woman or whatever color. If you love civilization, if you love fairness, if you love, if in the name of love, join in and stop this practice wherever it is, and especially in Africa.
All right, thank you so much. I want to ask Ahlam, you have been helping these women to recover.
Yes.
Now, I want you to look into the camera and tell us, what are some of the problems you have seen women who were genitally mutilated having?
Okay, actually, they are having a lot of problems. The first problem is that it's a psychological problem.
Psychological?
Yeah, they feel they are not a complete woman. She feels that she lost a part of her body.
Yes.
This is the first important thing. And the other problem is that she has a problem when she got married. When she get married, she has a problem in her life. She has a problem in her sexual life. She has a problem in giving birth. And also she has a problem in her fertility. And maybe also there is a side effect of blood loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of them, they have anemia.
Yeah.
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 This is also, it's a very bad side effects. It's unhealthy problems.
Yeah.
And so many problems.
Wow. I know that from Sudan,
Yes.
the rate of mutilation is very high.
It's very high. And it is really high, and it is still going on.
Does it mean that all the campaigns that are being carried are not stopping it? Your government don't want to do anything about it?
Actually, our government did her best to stop it. But the problem is that the people don't want to stop it.
Wow.
Yeah, it is nothing to do with religion.
Yeah.
Or nothing to do with Islam it's a problem of traditions.
Yes.
And customs.
And
that's why they don't want to stop.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Miss Choice, I know that you are from Nigeria. Would you give us a little bit of insight to this mutilation, based on the side you came from?
Yeah, based on the side I came from, the belief is very strong, and when they make you to believe such thing, they create a kind of scaredness in you that really makes you want to circumcise your child.
Okay.
Until I met James,
yeah,
I believe that when you don't circumcise, you have a child, your child could die. Then I also believe that the white people have a child, it doesn't die because they are white. They are not from the place we came from.
Yeah.
You know, but when I now understand, read about it and see other, then I said, oh, Ghana is black.
Yeah. And they are not doing it.
And they are not doing it.
Yes.
There are other black Africa countries who doesn't do it too.
Yes.
And they are having children.
Yes.
And their children are having children, and they are all alive. You know, so that really, really caught my awareness. So I begin to think about it. I said, oh yeah, this is not good. This, I personally call it wicked science.
Yes.
It's wicked science on our tradition, on whoever come up with circumcision for women.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
a wicked science.
Okay, so having now been aware that people don't die when they don't circumcise, so what are you doing towards helping other women?
Yeah, first and foremost, I feel very relieved, and now we have to let other people know, because there are a lot of us who are ignorant to these things.
Yeah.
This is the last thing you think about.
Okay.
Until you start having a child,
Yes.
you really don't think about circumcision.
Yeah.
So it's really, really kept in the back of our mind.
Okay.
We should brought to the front. We should be aware. We should lecture a lot of people to know.
And to add to what Ms. Joyce just said,
yeah,
I was in Nigeria and I gave an education in a Church of God Mission International. Was it one of the Yarrow branch? Yeah, and they were for the women. There were a lot of women invited, and everybody was there. After we finished talking, and there was this old lady and came to me and said. He said in my language and say, I'll translate. He said, my child, with a very sad heart, and she said, my child, if I had known this, I would never have circumcised my children. It's a very old woman, very respectable old woman, and that caught it really went deep into my heart. I felt like, oh my God, what. How could we underestimate the power of education? Yes. Because we just have to continue educating our people, even with the stubbornness, because we shouldn't expect that the tradition that has been practiced before the birth of Christ to be stopped, to be stopped now in just with 1 year or 5 years education. Yes. We have to continue educating our people till this practice is eradicated.
Exactly, I believe in that. Yeah. Now, I would like to talk with Rita. This question is for you. Would you please tell us some of the help that your organization have been giving towards people recovering?
Well, it's a good question. I thought I saw that the title of your program is Lessons Learned.
Yes.
And one of the lessons we learned in Nieuwegein, which is a city of a bit over 60,000 near Utrecht, in the center of Holland. And one of the lessons we learned is that Dutch professionals, like health professionals, are reluctant to look into this problem, and that it's really necessary for the Dutch government to fund all kinds of activities, as well as the prevention of FGM, and also the care for women and girls who already suffered from this practice. And unfortunately, the center of Holland, so Utrecht and also Nieuwegein, although we have great hospitals with great gynecologists with a lot of experience in Africa, we were not funded. So what we do and what we can do within our voluntary initiative is to inform people and inform also professionals to tell about this, but it's not like in The Hague a real program with real funding, which we really are very sorry about.
Yes.
We must not also forget that Nieuwegein also before now funded the education for some of them. Yes. So we should also give credit to them.
Exactly.
Yes, we should give credit to our local government, the gemeente, which has been very supportive to this subject. and really invests in training people to talk about this theme and give education about the law, the Dutch law, which really prohibits this practice.
Okay.
So the government, the local government is really very supportive.
Wow. So you want our listeners to know that your local government have given some support in the sense of giving some educational help to the victims.
Yes.
You know, to help them come out from the cocoon.
To the African community.
Wow, this is very good. Somebody who is looking at or watching this program right now, remember this is a very special edition we are bringing to you, recovery or protocols or recovery assistant available for those who have been victims of FGM. So this is powered by FSAM, an organization that is also talking about FGM. And we have a sector Africa Life here speaking much on this topic. At least Mr. James Owie is an ambassador of FGM here in the Netherlands.
Against FGM.
Yeah. Against FGM in the Netherlands. Thank you so much. Ahlam, I've not forgotten you. Ahlam, I want to know, what have your organization been doing towards helping these women to recover?
Our organization is very active.
Okay.
The Nubish Club. The Nubish Club.
Yeah, the Nubish Club.
Yeah, it's very active in preventing circumcision, girls' circumcisions. Actually, we have a lot of things. We did a lot of things. We did an voorlichting.
Yeah,
information and home visit.
Yes.
And also we are cooperating with another organizations.
Yeah.
GAMIS and other organizations. We organize also a sort of seminars.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we give the women full information about the aftercare and how can they benefit from the aftercare program.
Oh, okay. Aftercare.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been doing.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah, she forgot also to say that you also work in coalition with Ahlam.
Yes, of course, yes. Actually, I was trained 2007 with GAMIS by Zahra and Ahlam Den Haag.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are working directly with the Ahlam Den Haag and with Zahra also.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So what information do you want those who are watching us right now, Mr. James? What information do you want them to have?
I think if you are an African woman or girl that is suffering from the psychological or physical damage from FGM or female circumcision to other people that doesn't know what FGM is. You can know that you're not alone, and you don't have to be ashamed to come out and get help. You can meet people that you can trust, and because there are people you can trust in this program, in this project, that will take you just like a sister and handle you like that. And everything you say will be confidential.
Yeah.
And and that is to the victims of FGM, and to the people that are not victims, and you cannot sit on the sideline to see a child that is just be born to this world be mutilated because you don't give that child the chance to be herself, to know herself.
Yeah.
So that's why I will call on every black people, every white people, or whoever you are. I don't this is not something of a race.
No.
So we have to do it together, because education is the power. Is the power.
Yeah.
We have to educate our people, the people in the government, the people in the traditional institutions, the chiefs and the kings, and that are perpetuating these acts, to know that if one is being educated, doesn't mean you are neglecting your tradition.
Yeah.
It means you are being woken up to see what you've not seen before.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. You want to say something?
What I would like to add about what people should know is that a lot of women and girls who are circumcised don't know that a lot of their health problems may be related to their circumcision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'd like to call on every woman,
Look into the camera and talk to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
please, if you have health problems, you think are for every woman, please, if you are circumcised, find help, find someone who can tell you if your problems or your daughter's problems are related to circumcision, because then there is a solution. Please find it. For you and for your daughter, all that pain, all that suffering, it's really not always necessary. So please find out what it is for you.
And it doesn't matter where you are.
Yes.
You can, if you want to email us, you can email info@africalife.nl.
Yeah.
You can also call us. You can go to our website. It is www.africalife.nl. If you send us any, address it to me or to the organization. It doesn't matter. It will get the necessary help you need. That we can guarantee you.
Right.
That we would never leave you and say, oh, you, because that's why I said you are not alone. You have to reach, let us know who you are so that we can help. It is very important. Please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, last call. Call for all circumcised women who are suffering medical problems.
Yeah.
And health problems. Please don't hesitate to contact us. We are ready to help you.
Yes.
We are ready to refer you to the specialist you need.
Yes.
Please don't hesitate to contact us.
All right. Thank you so much, Ahlam. I would want to ask you, how long does it really take from your experience, how long does it take for people who have been mutilated to recover?
Oh,
Do you have any practical experience?
It is not about recovering. It is about giving you the necessary support and help you need, because the damage has been done.
Yeah.
And there are surgery that can be done to repair it.
Yes.
But that surgery is still being experimented, so we cannot recommend it yet.
Okay.
But it is something that there are other psychological effects and other professional ways that you can be helped, that you need to know. And that's why you need to see these professionals that we talk to you and make you feel the full person you are supposed to be. And that is where this help, that's why this help is very necessary. So it is when you can clear your head from the psychological effect, you have been cured. When you can help yourself to alleviate your pain and to eliminate your pain, I want to say.
Yeah.
And that means you also help yourself.
It's true.
Just understanding what your problem is, what you are going through.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is good enough than being a mystery.
Thank you very much. That's the word. So it is very important that you reach out to this organization, so that, because you are not alone, there are a lot of people being circumcised. According to the World Health Organization, they say yearly 200 to 300 million people are circumcised. That is too much.
Exactly.
That is just too ridiculous and too much.
Yes.
So, and that is why we have to really step up. When a bad government is in somewhere, you see people taking action. But this is the FGM is a serious issue that everyone, every loving human being, should participate to bring an end to it.
Now,
and sorry if I need to. What we also should also give more attention to in Africa is that since, for example, since 1993 in Netherlands, it has been lawful forbidden to participate or to even insinuate circumcision of any girl.
Okay.
So. And not just putting it in the law and not implementing it, they implement it really. So people will be taken to the if you are caught or suspected, people can be taken to the court and be sentenced to 12 years imprisonment.
Exactly.
And that is this kind of approach we are appealing to all African countries and loving nations to put this into law. And also to implement it, not just be afraid of being re-elected because of election or whatever. But this is something that affects every female child, and we should take it very seriously.
Yes, because of time, we want to give Rita the opportunity of telling us what sector Africa in New Again is doing.
Africa in Nieuwegein.
Yeah.
We were formed because I had a project as a volunteer. It is called Nieuwegein stopt meisjesbesnijdenis.
Okay.
So Nieuwegein stops girls circumcision.
Yes.
And then we found out that only this theme would never attract African people in Nieuwegein to join us. So James, with whom we are working for years now, said, please make a foundation, and let the beautiful side of African culture, African music, African painting, African clothing, African cooking be shown in Nieuwegein.
Wow.
And then
so good.
when you have the beautiful sides of African culture, then you can express that you are really stopping the downsides of that culture. So it was a great approach.
Yeah.
And we're having talks on subjects when we're finding as much differences as possible in the group we have. So we have people from Nigeria, but also from Uganda and Egypt and Sierra Leone and Sudan and Somalia.
Awesome.
And we're exchanging information about culture and practice and tradition. And so we are touching this subject too.
Yes.
And it's going well, so I'm very happy about that. And like you said, it's so important to inform us all about how life is in Holland with your traditions.
Yeah.
And that really Dutch law forbids the traditional practice of girl circumcision.
Exactly.
And it's important that people know that, because if they don't know that, there are two parties in danger. On the one hand, the girls are in danger.
Yeah.
Because the parents are in that tradition.
Okay.
And on the other hand, the parents are in danger. Because if they don't know that we have that law and nobody tells them, they may be looking at 12 years in prison, which is horrible.
Very, very horrible.
So we need to inform them not only about health issues, but also about the law, and we do that. And it's very much appreciated.
Wow,
So
that's great.
And don't forget that you have now a monthly, this year, since the beginning of the year, you have a monthly program where once a month you have a program that everybody comes together with different themes around this against against female circumcision.
Yeah.
And that the next one is also coming at the end of this month, I suppose.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yeah.
well, once a month we have a meeting, and we have our mostly our regular guests from all these different countries, but we also invite them to bring friends, and then we have our discussions. For instance, we have books on the subject, and people may have read them, but it's also a women's rights theme, of course, and it's also about emancipatie. So we also had men cooking for women, which was very interesting to talk about roles and who's cooking for whom and why and when. So we also have our laughs, of course, and our serious moments.
Wow, that's good.
Once
That's
a
good.
month, yes.
That's good. Now, the last question is for you, Ahlam.
Yeah.
From Sudan point of view, can you tell us what are the myths surrounding? What are some of the reasons why FGM is being practiced?
Actually, there are so many reasons. The first reason is to do with the traditions and customs, and the second reason is that they think that it reduces the sexual pleasure
Of a woman.
of a woman.
Really?
That's why they do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
So-
that's why they do it.
so the purpose is to hinder women from enjoying sexual.
Yes.
So that it
Yes.
doesn't have, they think it
Yeah,
will
they have
make them
to-
go to flirting with men.
Yeah. They
And,
have to ensure the chastity of the girl.
Reducing it.
Yeah.
Because they believe when you don't circumcise, all the time you want to have
Yes.
sexual intercourse.
But it's a lie.
Yes, they lie. This is not true.
Yeah.
This is our problem. It's
Because
not true.
if
because
that is the
yeah,
case, the Dutch people then, why are they not moving everywhere?
because actually
and
it's
they
in the
marry till
mind.
evening. The Dutch
Exactly.
people marry
Yeah.
from the beginning till
Yeah.
evening. I mean,
Yes.
you see,
Not only married, you can see a Dutch woman who have lived alone for 10 years without a man.
yes,
Exactly.
So-
Yes.
Exactly. Of the-
and yet they are not circumcised.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
So these are traditional fables that are not that are not facts. So, but they are being put into the head of these women in Africa, some of the tradition says when you are not circumcised, you cannot get a man.
Yes.
For instance, so
Yeah.
and these are things that when you ask an African woman in Africa, and you are in this circle, so these are the fears they put into your mind, and
terrible.
so that is.
And they are always worried about the virginity of the girl. Yeah, they think this is a very important thing. She has to keep it until she got married.
Yes.
She doesn't have to have sex out of marriage.
Yeah, but circumcising her
Yes.
doesn't
to
mean
reduce.
doesn't mean she has to go and
Yeah, it
disvirgin
doesn't
herself.
mean, but they think so.
They think so.
This is our problem. They think so.
Well,
Yeah.
this is
And what we've done in the fight is to bring imams
Yes.
that are talking to that represents the Quran to come and talk to
About the
Muslim
relationship.
women about how, because the Quran didn't say anything
Yes,
about
and it
circumcision.
has nothing to do with Islam.
And we also bring pastors or
Yes,
reverends
yes.
to talk in the seminars in educating
Yeah.
our also Christian
Ladies.
to let them know that we as preachers against it are not just saying this to convince them, but because they are just facts.
Okay.
And these are people, that pastors, imam, these are people
Spiritual
in,
leaders.
exactly in the
leaders.
society
Yes.
that they respect.
Yeah.
And these are people that cannot lie to them. And like we cannot lie to our society.
Yes.
So they then you can see the movement against this FGM is now increasing. The awareness is now increasing in this society.
Yes.
So with that, we also want the same approach in Africa, so that this will also enhance the awareness of our people.
It's very, very important.
It is very
I think
important.
our presidents.
All over the world.
Yeah.
I read that even some of the Africa and the Islamic people, even in Australia, they still do it.
Yes.
In other parts of the country.
Yes.
So that means the presidents of our countries have to be aware of this, and they also have to know the damage, the consequences of this, and then maybe enact a law to cover the women.
Yeah.
So that they can do what the Dutch government have just done. If you are being caught circumcising any child, then you have to be imprisoned.
And I must also make one fact clear here, because a lot of African countries have their own problems, social problems. Like, for instance, a country like Libya, that is now a jungle of terrors and everything, was also one of the countries that was making contributions to OAU to fight these FGM. And you can see a lot of countries in Africa that are having wars of financial difficulties do not see this as a priority. And that is where our problems in Africa is also very big. And when we also started the fight against FGM in this country, in Netherlands, there were also priorities that we set ahead for our community, like finding jobs and all those stuff. And when we started, people came to me and said, James, are you stupid or you are just being whatever, you know? Because they say, instead of talking to us about how we're going to find jobs, you are talking to us about so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
My point is, we have to know what our priority is. This is, and if you save one child, you've just made one child for the rest of our life a happier person.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes.
I really can relate to that, because if we give information, then one of the first reactions we get is we have all kinds of problems. And I think that's true. I think people have problems of jobless or poverty or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I said to myself, that's okay. Those adults have other problems. But this is a problem, the most important problem of their daughters.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. Very important.
And also there is another important point, especially in Sudan, in our country. It is very big, and it is still being doing in the small villages, which are not reachable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's are not reachable. We cannot reach it. That's why we don't know how the exact percent. We don't know yet, because it is a very big country, and the villages are very far away, and are not reachable for us. That's why we don't know exactly how much how percentage is being doing there.
Yes. So
yeah.
So you that the people from that side, they need a lot of publicity.
Yes.
Yes,
But it's a problem, because it is a very big country. We cannot reach the client, the little villages, the small villages.
Yeah. So you just have to look for a means of doing more publicity. So that
and media.
Through the media.
Yeah, through the media. Yes.
So people, social media as well.
Yes.
So that people can really get to hear about this. Oh, well, do you have something to say, Choice, before we round up?
All I want to say is that we should be aware, and it concerns us, both man, woman.
Yes.
You have a sister, you have a daughter, you have a wife.
Yeah.
It's all human problem.
Yes.
So it's human right that people should really, really listen and say no to circumcision.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. Before we sign up, they give us your contact once again, Mr. Owie.
Yeah, before I do that, I would like to also inform the viewers that even the World Health Organization has prohibited this the practice. Because, so we should also listen to that. And please, like I said before, you are not alone. And please open us to us, contact us through emails or info africalife.nl. You can go to our website, that is www.africalife.nl. And please, you can call us. Also, our telephone is on the site, and if you it is also 06 126 34194. Please reach out to us so that we can help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I would like to thank you for giving us the chance to speak about this important issue.
Thank you.
And I hope we can have some more chances to give more information about this important issue.
Yes.
And I call also my community, my Sudanese community.
Yes.
If any one of you, especially the women, if you have a problem, don't hesitate to contact us. We will give you the right direction. We will help you as much as we can.
Yes.
And thank you very
much.
What
about your telephone? How can they contact
the Nubische Club. It is based in Den Haag.
Yeah.
My telephone is 0617 084317.
Okay. So let them just Google Nubische Club.
Nubische Club, yeah.
And then they can get every information.
Yes, Ahlam,
from
Aziz.
Ahlam.
Yes.
Right. Thank you so much. And choice for you?
Yeah, the easiest way is contact AAD. There's AAD in your neighborhood, everywhere in the state. So it's really easy. You have problems, first and foremost, go to AAD. AAD will show you the right place to go.
Awesome, awesome. So don't forget to say no to FGM. Say a very big no to FGM. And this is where we are bringing, I think we are rounding it up now. And should you want, should you have any problem and you want to contact any of these help us, those who are promoting and helping those who have been mutilated. You want to contact Mr. James, you want to contact Choice, you want to contact Miss Rita, you want to contact Ahlam. Feel very, very, very free to contact them. Remember, it is for your own good. They are into this just to help you and to help many other women who are in this mess. So as you contact them, I believe you maintain confidentiality because there are some people who don't really like it.
Everything is strictly confidential.
So feel very free to contact them. I mean, they will not bring you to the whole world and say, hey, this person. No. So,
everything is confidential.
So they maintain that confidentiality and it's just between you and them.
Yeah.
So
private and confidential.
Yeah, the other time we met a lady who have gone through it. So there are people with the experience who you can ask questions should the case you are wondering how is it going to be, how does it go. So there are also people who are ready to answer any question you ask, people who have really gone through the reconstruction.
Yes.
Feel free anyway.
Thank you, gentle.
We want to thank also Majesty Christian Television Network for inviting us, and also to EFSA and other people working against FGM.
Exactly.
Don't give up. please keep up the spirit.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. James, for being here.
Thank you very much
so
for
much. Thank you,
inviting us.
Ahlam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you for having me.
Well, feel free to watch this, and very soon it will also be at the Salto television, and then where you can also watch it openly in the Amsterdam television. So we think it is a very important topic, and do everything you can to get help if you have a victim of FGM. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.